my guy, Bron Breakker. Yeah, somehow I became a Bron Breakker guy. He's in my top 5. But Bron Breakker has turned heel, I think, or maybe he was baby. Bron Breakker has joined forces with Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman, and the world could not be better. Hey, this is something that I had fantasy, but well, not this story, but putting Bron Breakker and Paul Heyman together a couple of months ago in a video that I was pushing extremely hard, and y'all wasn't feeling me, but I was fantasy booked how Bron Breakker should be the one to retire John Cena and take the title off of him. Now, this isn't about that video. This isn't about the fantasy booking. I just thought that it was dope that I have fantasy booked something, and now we actually got something from it. So this isn't like, hey, I told you so. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. I just found it dope that they actually did something that I thought was a good idea months ago. So now that that's out of the way, Bron Breakker should beat Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. Can you believe it? Can you believe I, a fan of Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, the OTC, can you believe that I actually just said that? See, let me say this. I'm not in that fantasy world where Roman Reigns needs to stay on top, bury everybody, and when he's ready to hang it up, just be this unstoppable juggernaut that rides off into the sunset. I'm not that guy. I also believe that Roman Reigns is not that type of guy, and he's been showing us that he's not that type of guy. Roman is looking to pay it back. Now, maybe this has something to do with that big ass nerf that they're throwing on Roman Reigns. I believe that you should be keeping Roman as strong as possible. That way, when he does put people over, it means a lot more. We don't want to be beating a Roman that's on the way out or looks like he's on the way out. It's like Shawn Michaels beating Ric Flair at WrestleMania. While it was a great moment, I mean, what was Flair legitimately going to do with Shawn Michaels at that point? I don't want it to feel like that. However, I do like that on the way out, a Roman Reigns sees someone that could be a huge star that's still young, still haven't even scratched the surface of their prime, and quite possibly put someone like that over like $1 million. It's like Hulk Hogan coming back and letting Brock Lesnar squeeze the life out of him. Not an ending that we saw coming, but oh my God, did that do wonders for a Brock Lesnar. Now here we have the juggernaut, the world beater, and I'm not talking about Travis Scott, but the juggernaut and the world beater in Roman Reigns, the unstoppable, and then you have a freight train coming his way in Bron Breakker. I don't see how anyone could be against this. This is not something that you do as a qualifying match of the King of a Ring. You got to do it on a big show. SummerSlam is the way to go. Did I just rhyme accidentally? I wouldn't do it at a Royal Rumble. I wouldn't do it at a Survivor Series. I wouldn't do it at a WrestleMania. We don't need it there. Why? Well, because there's still 2 more opponents that Roman can face at a WrestleMania and 2 more opponents that he should face at WrestleMania, The Rock and Seth Rollins. That's for another day, another time, another video. But this is something that a Bron Breakker needs. It could set him apart, and it could push him far above that intercontinental stink that he had. I didn't think that run as intercontinental champion was all that good. I mean, Braun was doing Braun, but I just feel like they've been holding back on him since he's come up to the main roster from NXT. Like they've been spinning their wheels with him. And now putting him alongside Paul Heyman, giving him that extra edge, helping him out on the promos. Now it's also revitalized Paul Heyman because it gives him a chance to do what he does best, which is talk. Can Bron Breakker talk? Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? He ain't no Paul Heyman. He ain't no Roman Reigns. He's no Seth Rollins, but he can talk. We just don't really need him to. He can when he needs to, but we don't need him to. Can he wrestle? That guy can work. That guy can work. Is he this technical submission wrestler specialist, yada, 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 that the hardcores adore? Nah, it's not that type of guy. But he's the type of guy that is going to get you excited for a match, put butts in seats, and give you a whole lot of excitement off of big time impactful moves. That's the type of wrestler that sells tickets. Just being honest with you. And that is why Bron Breakker should wrestle and beat Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. It's time that we start investing in our younger talent, and I think that Roman Reigns understands the assignment. And by God, I'm with you, Roman. I'm with you. Well, what do we do with Roman after that? There is plenty to do with Roman Reigns after that, because we still are in the rebuilding. We had to strip Roman down, but now we are going to start entering the rebuilding phase of Roman Reigns. But we gotta tear him down a little bit more. We've already stripped him of everything. We stripped him of his title. We stripped him of his people. We stripped him of his wise man. We've stripped him of his aura. Now we're going to strip him of his invincibility. And then when he's at his lowest, that's where the magic can start. As for Bron Breakker, well, we saw what it did for Brock Lesnar. I don't think any more needs to be said.